In the vibrant and ever-evolving world of sports card collecting, Panini America once occupied a near unassailable position. The company was widely admired for its creative designs, its ability to capture the magic of sports through cardboard, and its deep connection with collectors chasing the next great rookie card. In the early 2010s, Panini was considered a force of innovation. Each release felt intentional, limited, and tailored for true hobbyists. Today, however, the shine that once defined their flagship products has dulled considerably. Overproduction, diluted rarity, and declining design standards have turned formerly iconic brands into oversaturated commodities. Three sets, in particular, illustrate this fall from grace: Panini Prism, Panini Photogenic, and the Noir Game Night Jerseys subset. Each began with strong identities, high collector enthusiasm, and a promise of lasting prestige. But each has been eroded by the company's increasingly profit-driven strategy, where volume and short-term sales have trumped long-term brand health and collector trust. When Prism first hit the shelves in 2012-2013, it was more than just another basketball set. It was a statement. The debut series introduced a polished chrome finish, crisp layouts, and just a handful of parallels that struck the perfect balance between rarity and variety. The hobby community embraced it immediately, with Prism rookie cards quickly becoming the modern equivalent of Topps Chrome in baseball, a must-have for any serious collector. Owning a Prism rookie of a rising star felt like holding a piece of the player's legacy. Fast forward to 2025, and the magic has worn thin. The once streamlined parallel structure has exploded into an avalanche of 80-plus variants per release. Mojo, Shimmer, Fast Break Disco, Tiger Stripe, Neon Green, Choice, White Sparkle. The list feels endless. Where there was once an elegant chase, there is now a cluttered, confusing array of cards with diminishing individuality. Worse still, the physical quality of the cards has taken a hit. The once vibrant Prism shine has dulled, and reports of surface scratches, centering issues, and print lines have grown common. Collectors no longer feel the same excitement when pulling a numbered Prism because its scarcity, and by extension, its prestige, has been drowned in an ocean of parallels. The 2021-2022 debut of Panini Photogenic was met with near universal acclaim. It was a set that felt like it belonged in a coffee table book, full bleed photography that let the action and emotion of the game speak for itself. The minimalist design choices paired with only 3 numbered parallels meant every card felt premium. It was a love letter to the photography aspect of the hobby, and its scarcity gave collectors the joy of knowing that their pulls truly meant something. But by 2025, Photogenic has joined Prism in the hall of quantity over quality casualties. The brand's defining traits, restraint, elegance, and premium photography, have been compromised. The checklist now brims with numerous parallels, stripping the set of its rarity and turning once special pulls into commonplace finds. Even the photography, which was the beating heart of the brand, feels uninspired. Instead of dramatic mid-air dunks, raw emotional moments, and unique camera angles, many shots now look like standard media day stills or generic in-game photos. What made Photogenic stand out was its artistic integrity. Once that was sacrificed for mass appeal and volume, the set lost its identity. Within Panini's premium Noir brand, the Game Night Jerseys subset once represented a pinnacle of game-worn memorabilia cards. The 2022-23 release was a masterclass in collector appeal. Game-dated relics from 20 notable players, stitched prime patches numbered at just 25, and designs that exuded high-end craftsmanship. These cards didn't just feature memorabilia, they told a story of a specific night in sports history. But in just 2 years, even this niche gem has fallen victim to overproduction and poor checklist curation. The 2024-25 release saw an alarming expansion of the Prime patch run, with the first off-the-line parallel inflating print runs and dropping the numbering to an oddly specific and much higher 18. This made the so-called rare versions significantly more common, killing the exclusivity that once drove collector excitement. On top of that, the player selection shifted away from stars towards less marketable names, reducing overall demand. When rarity is artificially inflated, trust is eroded. Collectors are quick to recognize when scarcity is being faked, and once that perception takes hold, a brand's long-term value suffers. The decline of these sets is not an isolated issue. It reflects a broader trend across Panini's product lines and arguably the sports card industry as a whole. Short-term profit motives have pushed companies to churn out more product, more parallels, and more exclusive editions that aren't actually exclusive. In the process, they've alienated the core collector base that once fueled their success. Once, a Prism Silver Rookie felt like treasure. A Photogenic base card was a piece of sports art. A Noir Game Night Prime patch felt like a one-of-a-kind historical artifact. Now many collectors are left feeling that these cards are just another item off the printing press. The lesson here is clear. In the hobby, prestige is fragile. It takes years to build and only a few missteps to erode. Unless Panini, and the industry as a whole, returns to prioritizing scarcity, craftsmanship, and collector trust over sheer production volume, the luster of these brands may never return.